7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey loves, so welcome back to Bama Girls Cafe. Today we're going to be making a homemade chocolate Hershey's cake. This chocolate cake is so moist. It is one of the best chocolate cakes I have ever made or ever had in my life. You cannot go wrong with this recipe. Let me stop. Let me come back. Calm down, Bam. Come back. Okay, she's back. So what you're gonna need is Hershey's chocolate syrup, some vanilla, water, 4 eggs, baking soda, some salt, some cocoa powder, flour, sugar, flour, and butter. And this is all the items you're going to need for this cake. This cake is stupendous. And one thing I like about this cake is that you don't have to sift the flour. You don't have to sift the flour at all. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to combine our dry ingredients. You can use a hand mixer for this. In fact, I recommend that you use a hand mixer for this recipe, because if you use Big Bertha back there, it whips the cake a little bit too much and it can make it a little tough. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Alright, let's. So the first thing we're going to do for this recipe is we're going to start off by combining our flour, cocoa powder, salt, and baking soda together. And you just want to make sure that you mix this together real good. You don't want no chunks of baking soda or flour in this cake, and you want to make sure that the cocoa powder is mixed in really well. You just go from the bottom, hit the sides, like hitting the nay-nay. Let me come back to life. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, on days that I tend to do bulk filming, I just feel so accomplished. And I feel like my videos come out better because I'm not overthinking them. So maybe we're going to stick to bulk filming. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our sugar and our flour. Butter. Going to go ahead and add in our butter and our sugar. I'll hold on to Miss Piggy. And we're going to go ahead and just blend. Go ahead and we're going to add in the eggs one at a time. And y'all, this cake does not take long to mix up at all. Alright, we're going to add in our third egg. And before we add in our fourth egg, we're going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of the bowl. Alright, and then I would like to go ahead and just add in my vanilla with the last egg. Alright, so now y'all, we're going to move this out of the way. And we're going to bring over that cocoa and flour mixture. And we're going to alternate between this and the water and the chocolate syrup. don't lose any of that syrup. Make sure your mixer is on low. We're going to do that again. And we're going to do it 3 times. Then we're going to add in a little bit of that water. And we're going to mix. I like to just kind of like mix it up with the mixer first and then turn it on so that the cocoa won't fly everywhere. At this point, mix down your bowl. Pick the sides of it so you're not getting any chunks of cocoa in there when it's time to, you know, finish it. And this cake does not need a lot of mixing. You do not want to mix this cake too much. Trust me. That is one of the biggest mistakes you can make with this chocolate cake. And make sure you get all the chocolate out of there. All of it. Move those to the side. I'm going to do like I did the last time. Just so that the cocoa won't fly everywhere. Alright, so I'm going to finish blending this up, y'all, and then what I'm going to do is come back and we're going to spray our pans and we're going to pop this in. Alright, loves, so we're back and we're going to go ahead, and I've already finished mixing everything. I'll show you what the cake batter looks like on the side cam and in the front. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to spray our pans with the Baked Joy. Love the this. I just have gotten away from like flour and stuff. Sometimes I'll do it just depending on the recipe, but most of the time I ain't here for it, honey. Alright. So now that we've got our cakes all into the pan and they're even, and I'm using a 9-inch pan, y'all. Please on the counter to knock the air bubbles out. And we're going to pop these in the oven at 350. All of the information for this recipe will be linked down below in the description bar. Alright, loves, we are back and the chocolate cakes are out of the oven. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take them and remove them from the pan. And they are so soft. Ooh, child. And moist. Ooh. I think it's because you use the chocolate syrup and the water. The chocolate syrup just takes it to a whole nother level. And you guys can see how beautiful they are. Oh God. When these cool, we're going to come back and we're just going to do a basic, when I say basic, I mean a basic chocolate icing. Nothing extra. We'll see. Maybe we'll do like a multi-tier, like vanilla and chocolate type thing. I don't know. We'll think. I'll think about it. But maybe we'll just do a chocolate icing. Give me a minute. Let me think about it. But we're going to let these cool for about an hour. And then we're going to come back and we're going to make the icing. And we're going to ice these. And this is going to be the dessert for the dinner that I'm doing now, guys. Okay, so I love cooking for the soldiers. Here I go again talking about the soldiers. I know, but I love doing things for soldiers. And here in the community on Fort Rucker, I love to feed people. Like, I don't have no other skills except for like a little bit of photography. But this is my blessing and this is my calling. This is how I do my outreach to people. This is what God has blessed me with, and this is how I bless other people. And I know you guys may have wondered, well, Bam, why you always feeding people? Why you always doing that? Well, my grandfather used to always tell me the biggest blessing in the world was being able to feed his family and friends. And I truly believe that. Because he grew up in the Great Depression. And his family did not struggle as much because they lived on a farm and they were well off. They had more than most white people around them at that time, which was very uncommon. But they would feed the people around them. So he always took that with him throughout his life, and he would feed the whole damn neighborhood. Anybody could come to our house and eat at any time. And that's kind of one of the things that I took for him. And yeah, I guess that's why I feed people all the time, y'all. And I like to cook and share my gifts. So yeah, this is my gift. This is my blessing, and this is my calling. It took me a little bit of time to realize that, but this is what Jesus got for me, and this is what I'm going to give y'all. Alright, I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright, loves, we are back, and we have our beautiful chocolate cakes off in the back over here, chilling out, cooling down. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with this chocolate frosting. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some powdered sugar, 5 cups to be exact, 3 sticks of butter that are soft, honey. I don't like to leave no butter left behind. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and give that a little bit of a blend. You know, say your prayers with powdered sugar. So we're going to go ahead and start pouring this milk in here and the vanilla. And then we're going to come back in and start slowly adding in that cocoa. Alright, so now we're going to start adding in the cocoa powder. And before I turn this blender back on and get hit in the face and be looking all types of sexual chocolate, y'all, it wasn't recording on the side cam. My bad, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and just stir this in a little bit so that the cocoa powder won't fly everywhere, because you know cocoa powder can be real temperamental. You know, I'll tell y'all a quick story time one time. So one time, you know, I was working in a bakery and I put some cocoa powder in the machine and I had on a white chef jacket, y'all, and I don't know what the hell I was thinking, and I hit the button and the thing went on hot and the cocoa powder just went all over my jacket, all on my face, and on my hat, everything. And I'm telling you, my co-workers were cracking up because they had never seen me do anything like that. Like, I am not usually the type of person when I'm in a kitchen that's making like crazy stupid mistakes like that, but y'all, they laughed at my ass so hard. So people wonder why most chef jackets have those 2 folds. Really, one is to save your ass for when you go out to meet with the guests. So if you have something on the front of your coat, you can just flip it. Down the side of the bowl one more time and then give it one more good mix, and then we're gonna be done. And And I'm gonna just set this to the side and just wait for the cakes to finish, you know, cooling down, which shouldn't be much longer. And then we're gonna ice this baby real cute, do a little bit, some little chocolate flowers on there, and that'll be it. Alright, see you guys back here in a second. I'm sorry if you didn't get the full view from the side cam, but please forgive me. Alright, love, so we're back and we're gonna go ahead and we're going to get ready to dark the cake. So what I like to do is I like to take and put some icing down in the middle so that the cake doesn't slide a good amount. It's so moist that it's stuck to the pan. Really didn't expect that, but that is okay. Probably should have let it cool a little bit before I took it out of the pan, but it's fine. Y'all, chocolate cake is one of the things that I have never ever been able to master. I know, isn't that crazy? Go ahead and just put it all on there. But I have never been able to master chocolate cake. I don't know what it is. The cake itself is really good. It's just like, it's always something with a chocolate cake, y'all. We ain't never been friends. But I love chocolate cake. And if it's too stiff, then it doesn't, I find like with chocolate cake, if it's, you know, you gotta find like a perfect balance, because if it's too stiff and it decorates perfect, it's probably gonna be too dry. Honey, there's just no winning. You got to be prepared for that chocolate cake. And I'm not gonna do a crumb coat. But I'm telling you, I think over the last 3 years, I've done like 4 chocolate cake videos, and then they never see the light of day. There are a lot of videos, if they don't turn out right, you guys will never see them. Because I'm just not going to put something up that I'm not like right with. Like I was doing the, what was it? The chocolate praline video. Not praline, chocolate, God, I can't even think of it. It was the other night. I was up all night doing that video, and then something went wrong, and I have a whole video that I can't use, but that's okay. I don't know what I did different that time, but y'all, if it don't look right, your girl ain't gonna put it up. Because even though I can tell y'all how to fix it, it just still bothers me to like the depth of my soul. So that's why you guys won't ever see the video if it goes wrong. And I'm just gonna, you know, try to smooth this out a little bit. know why I'm finna do this. I'm not gonna even do this. I'm gonna just go in and just make little waves throughout the cake. And just try to, like, you know, clean up the sides a little bit with the spatula. I am going to put a little border around it though. So yeah, let's go ahead and just put a little bit of chocolate border around it. I don't know why I didn't start on the side so you guys can see it. Nothing too serious, just something so that it won't slide. Can I make it? Can I make it? Ooh, that's gonna fall. Almost made it. Just put a little bit more icing in the bag. And y'all, I'm not gonna cut this until the party. So what I'll do is I'll take my phone with me and I'll record it being cut, and I'll let y'all know how it tastes. How about that? But the cake is good, trust me. Alright, so that is our chocolate cake video for the holidays. It's really easy, really simple. It's not the best decorating job, but chocolate cakes are supposed to look rustic or either really stiff and beautiful. But the cake is delicious and it is done. I'm going to put the lid on it and prepare. It got smushed a little bit, but that's okay. But I'm going to just leave it alone, put it in the dining room on the table so that I can finish up. I think I've gotten 2 videos finished this morning. The turkey is still in the oven, and I have to do the macaroni and cheese video. Yes, we're doing 4 videos today, y'all. And I guess that'll be it. But the cake turned out perfect. I didn't get a picture of it. Jeez. Oh, man. So, yeah, I'm going to have to fix it and get a picture of it for, you know, the thumbnail or whatever. But I'll see you guys back here later. I love y'all. Have a good day. Remember, food is love. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
Are you listening? Damn.